Hi, my name is Omer, and I'm a AVEVA Pi consultant at Solutions PT. And in today's Tech Byte, I'm going to discuss Pi AF templates and how they help us to increase or rapid development of Pi AF implementation. So before jumping into the templates, first of all, I want to tell you that on your plants and your organizations, there are physical objects. So these objects are mapped to the elements in Pi AF. So, if you look at, for example, in my scenario, I have pump and compressors, and each element belongs to one of my asset, which is physical asset on the plant. And on each physical asset in the plant, we have their attributes, their instrumentation. For example, the physical asset could be a pump, compressor, and or a tank, and it has some associated instrumentation just in case of the tank. We have the level transmitter. In case of pump, we have the energy readings, flow, temperature, pressure, status. So these all kind of instrumentation are available on the plant, and which your guys are monitoring, and we essentially we are recording these values in the pi system. So these instrumentation are called attributes in the pi af. So whenever we create a replica of physical object in the pi af as an element, so we create the attributes and we link them with the pi points which are available on pi server, and along with the real-time data coming from the pi system, pi server, we have some static data or metadata. So today I'm going to show you that we have a pump A. I have created this pump A from the scratch, and it is not a template, it's just a manual work. So in order to save the time, I just already created this and linked with the tags available in my Pi server. So it took me around 5 minutes, and I linked those static data via table lookup, and so just imagine that we have 10 of pumps, and we have multiple companies, multiple pumping stations. Just in case I have pumping station 1A, 1B, and each pumping station have 10 pumps. So how it will be laborious and cumbersome work to create all those 20 pumps or 100 pumps one by one. And just imagine that you create those pumps, and while adding the units, or there could be a typo mistake, so there will not be any standardization. And once you are completed with 10 pumps or 20 pumps, and someone from the process team, they came and say, oh, the unit of this pump or temperature is not degree centigrade, it's Fahrenheit, or the pressure is not psi, it's something else. So just feel the pain that you will have at that time, that you have to modify all these parameters individually in those elements which you just created. So to ease this problem, the PyAF, it has a very beautiful feature which is called the templates. So I have created a template, and if you go in the library, you will see the templates tab, and under template element templates, I created one template which is, the name is pump template. And just keeping the view the pump which I just created manually, I created this template to save the time for this tech byte. And if you guys want to know how to do this, please feel free to reach us. We will be happy to help with you in this regard. So I created this template, and I link the static data with the pump data table. So in pump data table, I have created some generic pump vendors. There's some random HPs, type, and models. So these information are already filled in, and this is the one-time job. So you do one time, and that's it. So now, if I go back to the elements and I want to create another element, for example, the pump 2A. So I will just right click and create a new child element. And for example, I don't select any template, and I put the pump name 2A. Okay, so just it's a raw element with no attributes, and if I copy the manually these attributes from here, even I copy paste this element, I have to change all these tags one by one. So what I do, I will just simply go there and I will change the template. Okay, so now I will select my pump templates which I already created, and if I hit the pump template, see, boom, everything is there for me. Okay, I have all the tags, everything. So just I need to do is check in, and I will say create an updated reference. So it will create all the attributes and link with the pipe points. So now with a fraction of a minute, I just created one of my pump, and everything just come together by its own. So no manual work, no issue of you're not gonna lose the standardization. And yeah, so I want to change the pump. I know that manufacturer is not this. Maybe the manufacturer is KSB. So if I put the KSB, sorry, and check in, refresh, apply changes. So see, so it automatically pick up the horsepower and the type. Now, a similar way, I have a session B and I want to create a new pump, which is an, and I'm going to use the same pump template. Okay, here you go. And I'm going to name it pump 1B. So the naming is really important, and whenever you are creating the templates, you should be very focused with the naming convention of your elements, because your attributes. Oh, I have to refresh it, because initially the name of the element was underscore two underscore. So it tried to look for all the tags two underscore, but I don't have those tags. I have the tags with the name of pump 1B. So I renamed it 1B. So I was telling you the naming is really important, because it depicts your, it try to pick up your tagging names in your Pi server. And if you give a wrong name, definitely it is not gonna the tag will not be there in the Pi server and gonna give you error. So I will go ahead and create an update to the reference. Okay, well, so by default the electronic it is this. So I will go and I find some. I say it's VLAN. It's not control. It's VLO. So I check in, refresh, and everything is there. So see, the templates makes your life really easy. And if you want to make your life more easier, so you can use the pi builder. So using the pi builder, you just put everything in the Excel, just drag the columns with the pump names, and there you go. Within a minute, you will be able to create all the pumps using the pi builder. Okay, so I was telling you about the benefits of the templates. So it is not only save the time, it allow you to do standardization. And I did one mistake intentionally, that I put the column, not a degree C. So just imagine that after building all the pumps, you found that it's column. So how will you feel? So if I want to change, I will go pump templates. I will only change in one attribute to the temperature degree Celsius. I will check in, refresh, and I'll go back to my template elements. I would see it's changed to degree C. So this is the beauty of the templates. So for today Tech Bytes, this is all from my side. and see you another tech bite, and I will give you another feature of the Pi AF, and see you then. Bye.